live stream business opened up. Ah, mamma mia. Now, I don't understand why there is a pop-out. Why? Live stream business opened up. Okay, here we go. I agree. Oh. Okay. I don't understand why there is a pop-out. Why? Okay, right. I don't want that anymore. So maybe I need to leave that open. Got it. Okay. Right. Okay. I suppose we just have to wait a few minutes for other people to come in. Just have a check. Okay. So how's everybody? Sandra, you okay?
Yeah, here I am. I'm just okay.
Just
because
okay.
Yes, because actually I had a COVID test because I wasn't feeling very well today. So, but it got negative.
Okay.
But I'm not sure because I'm really surrounded by positive people at school all the time. So I suppose one of these days I will go COVID as well.
Well, yeah, but I suppose the thing is, though, just because there's COVID doesn't mean to say the other stuff hasn't gone away, isn't around. Yeah. So there's still all sorts of other things, colds and flu and virus and stuff which are lurking around in the background.
Maybe,
so,
yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think that it's also, let's say, part of the season as well. There's a lot of people sort of have it, but it's sort of maybe fairly low level stuff. So, okay. So what about Christina? How are you doing?
Well, thanks for asking me. I think that I'm so because it's a period full of school meetings, and I'm starting to feel this tired moment. I think that us as teachers, we need spare time, because spare time is not time. How can I say, a time, a losing time, but it's a time to recharge our energies.
Oh no, absolutely.
I do agree with you, Christina. Yes, I agree with you. It's a rechargeable moment. Yes, definitely. We are looking forward to have the short break for Carnival, don't we?
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find I'm trying to find the thing for the register. So I can't remember whether she sent me the link or not. So just 2 seconds. No, it's not that. Okay, Carolina, let's just see. No. Questi 10. No, that's last week. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a link. Actually, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to open that. I'm going to send a link, but I suspect it's not going to work. So, can you just tell me what happens? Because I suspect that this is the wrong link. So just
Sorry,
ecco.
I tried to stick the link, you know.
Okay. And that's for this week. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Because I was expecting to receive it from Agnese or from Carolina, but I didn't get anything. So obviously, if that link works, that's fine by me. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the materials. I can find the damn things. Put the materials on the. There it is on the chat. It should be. Okay. Can you tell me if you've got this? Okay.
Yes, we got it.
Okay. Now the thing is this: what I wanted to do today, I wanted to try a reading. The problem with the readings is the page size and screen size and stuff, and it's the sort of thing that's better done from a book, of course, or from a page. But I thought if I sent you the PDF, maybe you can download it, and when I give you the time for the exercise, you can sort of blow it up and read it more carefully, and then we'll do the questions. Okay, so I'll just finish having a quick chat around the group, and then we can start exercises. Okay, so so Beatrice, how are you?
Fine, thank you. What about you? How are you?
Tired.
Oh, really? Okay. Tired?
It's just normal.
Yes.
No, it's just very, let's say, very low batteries, I think.
Run out of battery, you say? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, my batteries are running out.
Yeah, me too, actually. Okay. No, nothing.
But nothing special happening for you?
No. Not just work and house and family. And my cat is scratching now. Franco, every time that I stay here with you, I don't know, probably he's jealous.
Oh, okay.
He's going to scratch a lot. Okay. Okay.
You could threaten to send him to Vicenza.
We know, come
Vicenza.
on. It's a British humor, this one. No, are you kidding? No.
Okay, all right. Well, hopefully Franco will leave you alone.
Yes, you're right.
Barbara? Barbara, are you okay?
Okay, sorry. I
No,
wasn't
no,
hearing you. Hello.
Hello, are you okay?
Yes.
Anything happening?
No, I was a bit busy, but never mind. No time to chill out.
Absolutely not. No, I think that's. I think it's right what Christina said about you need time to be able to pull the plug on things and just sort of do your own stuff.
It's hard to program things because things happen every day. Every day there are some new things to do. Courses to attend, anything. So
it's sort of
check.
It can get pretty chaotic.
It's very, very, very
busy.
A very, very busy period, and my daughter's coming out of the study finally. And so.
Okay, that's good. And Grazia, are you there? Are you hiding? Hello?
No.
Maybe she's talking and she hasn't switched the microphone on. It happens. Maybe. Okay. We'll come back to Grazia in a minute. Steffi, how are you? Microphone.
Just a minute, because I had some difficulties to connect, but now I can.
Okay. No, it's okay. I can see
it's
now,
all maybe.
I can hear you. It's all
you
like
hear me? Yeah.
It's like a knot.
So I could. Now I am connected, I think. What was the question, please?
No, just how are things? What anything special happening?
Yeah, I'm particularly busy these days. So, you know, I missed it 1-2 of your lessons, but I'm sorry for that. Anyway, I had to.
No, it's okay. I mean, this is sort of it's fairly open.
Busy, so now I'm following you today.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
happy for this.
It's also the season for the it's the end of the first what is it called?
A lot of meetings and so
lots of meetings and stuff, so it gets a bit hectic.
We are always connected to school via mail, you know, via meetings. We are always teaching online, often teaching online.
Yeah. But there's a lot. I think there's a lot of expectation about communication online now as well. In that, with the classrooms and stuff, there's a lot more stuff going on outside of the normal hours, I think, and it's there's a certain expectation that you mean you didn't see the email? When did you send it? Oh, I sent it 10 o'clock last night. Well, no.
Yeah,
no,
sometimes you find some emails, for example, from your head teacher. For example, at night or during the night. For example, one day I found an email that was telling that a boy was at home due to COVID, and I read it at 5 in the morning because I casually woke up and I saw the mail. So I had to, you know, to write to all the teachers in my team and to tell them about the news.
Yeah. Well, it's just this. It's part of this. Sorry, just 1 second. It's part of this. Let's say always. It seems always switched on society type of thing. So it's.
We don't have the right to disconnect ourselves anymore.
Well, I think I don't know. I think that sort of thing. I think that's going to come at some point because is it in France that they've just passed a law? And so I think
it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
When you work, for example, at school or in other realities.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's good. And Sandra in Piemonte.
I'm okay, thank you. I'm busy like all the others.
Yeah. It's just the way it is, I think, at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let me just see what we've got. I am going to share my screen. So just 2 seconds here, because I need to do this. I need to set this up properly. Browsing an individual window, that's okay. So I can now put that up there. Okay, now make that a little bit bigger and share. Zoom. Oh, don't want that. This one, share. What am I sharing? I'm sharing this, I think. And okay, can you see the screen? No, you have this because this is in the notes that I've sent. The idea is to just have a quick look at some phrasal verbs. Now, the video looks like it's stopped. Can someone say something to me? Can someone say, Beatrice, can you say something, please?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, no. Okay, no.
Gordon, I'm here.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. No, it's just that Zoom has it has a call out box, and I don't know what it's doing, but it's just like it's like everyone is still. Okay, and I just thought maybe we'd blocked up, but obviously we haven't. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it's the usual stuff. I mean, phrasals, as you know, are just sort of used. They're used a hell of a lot. There are lots of phrasal verbs in English, and in particular at this level, you start to come across the ones which are maybe a little bit more unusual. So can you just have a look at this exercise here? What we have to do is we have to complete the phrasals. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of minutes just to have a look at this. I hope it's big enough. If it's not, I think if you download the file from the chat, you should be able to expand it. Okay. So I'll give you a few minutes to do this. Okay. You ready? Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Steffi's not so sure. Okay. Okay, so number one. Anybody?
Sorry, may I start?
Yeah, go.
Sorry, I'm calling from the station and it's very noisy here. Can you speak up? Very easy.
Speak up. Okay. In the chat, speak up. Oh, who have we got? Let's just come. Alice. No, un attimo, eccola. Ciao, Alice.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm late.
Okay, can you see anything on the chat?
Yes.
Can you see the list for the link for the register?
No.
Okay, I'll send it again. Okay, actually it was Christina who sent it before, but I will send it again.
Thank you.
And I will post the materials. Okay, so here we go. Right, okay, thank you, Beatrice. So someone else for number two? Christina?
I try. I was just about to apologize for getting to meet her after work when she hung up on me.
Yeah, to hang up on someone is to put the phone,
disconnect
the phone down. Yeah, to put the phone down, to hang up. So you hang up on the phone. Hang up the phone, sorry. And it literally is, it's once upon a time they were on the wall and you literally did hang the phone up. Yeah. What about number 3? So, Sandra M.
Just a minute, we're going into a tunnel. I'm breaking up. I'll call you back later.
Yeah, I'm breaking up. I'll call you back later. Okay, so this is obviously break up. Need to call back. It's fairly straightforward, I think. Okay, what about number 4? Barbara.
Coming. I'll have to go. My battery is running out. I'll phone you up or again later. Again, it is not the person.
I'll phone you back.
Back later.
Yeah, I'll phone you back. No, but that's that. To be honest with you, that was a bit weird because I would have said I'll call you back, but I'll phone you again.
Back. Okay, I'll phone you back. That's back. That was. I did not.
Yeah, it works. It works. It's okay. What about number 5? All right, number 5. Sandra in Piemonte.
It was lovely to talk to you. Hang on a moment. I'll just pass you on to your dad.
Yes. What does this mean? I'll just pass you on to your dad. What's the situation here?
There was a conversation, and at one point, the person on the phone passed the phone to his dad.
Yeah. So it's probably a son or a daughter who's phoned home, and he or she has been talking to his or her mother, and she's passing the phone on. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Typical. Yeah. Okay. So hang on a moment. Un attimo. Okay, I'll pass you on to your dad. I'll pass you over to your dad to pass over as well. That works too. Okay, what about number 6? Alice?
Yes. I'd like to speak to the managing director. One moment, sir. I put you. God. I'd like to speak. I'll put you off.
I'll put you through.
Oh, through.
Yeah, to put through is these are all about phone calls. It's phrasals that you would use in a phone call situation. So to put someone through is when you connect them to another line or whatever it is. Okay. What about?
Did we do number 6?
No, we didn't. But I didn't want to say anything because I'm too nice. So number 6. Go on, Steffi. You volunteered.
No, I don't know what to put here, but I could try. Okay, I've been trying to ring my uncle.
You volunteered for it, so.
Okay, I've been trying to ring my uncle, but I can't get. I don't know. Maybe through? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is
okay,
this is a curious one because it's used in a very, let's say, literal sense. In the sense here, it's a phone call, and you can't contact the person. You can't speak
contact
to the person,
him. Okay.
Okay. In a way that you can't speak to him. Okay. So you say, I can't get through. Okay. But you can also describe in a situation of non-communication. It's used figuratively now as well. So you have someone, I don't know, whoever, and they are doing something, and you're telling them to not do this, or you're trying to get them to change their minds, and you will say, I just can't get through to them. I just can't. They just don't understand. Yeah. So it's used in that type of situation too. Okay, so phrasals, usual stuff. Okay, now here we've got some others. Okay, we need to modify the verbs in the box. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look at them one box at a time. So the first one, I'll give you I'll give you a minute or 2 minutes just to have a look at this one and see what you make of it. Okay. It's a bit strange, this one, to be honest with you. Okay. Have you done the first one? Yes, no? Beatrice doesn't look right. It doesn't look so sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I must confess though, I've had a look at it a few times.
Okay.
So, okay, go. What do you think?
Allora, may I start?
Yeah, just go.
Okay. Go. Have you finished your project work? Not quite. I still need to look up few references in the library. I'm planning to hand in, I don't know.
No, this is okay. Hand it in.
Yes, of course.
They're sort of like the separables in German. Okay. Yeah, hand it in on Monday. Okay, is yours finished? Okay, right. So someone else. Alexa says, Alexa, do my homework for me.
Well, I finished mine last night, but when I looked it through, is it correct?
Right. It's the only one that fits, but you would not catch me saying that. That doesn't mean to say it's incorrect. That's obviously what they meant. When I looked it through this morning.
Okay. I realized it's a bit short and I need to pad it out a bit.
Yes, pad it out a bit.
A bit. So I'll probably give mine in on Monday.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. When I looked it through, when I looked through it this morning, anyway, okay, it works. That's fine. Okay, have a go at the second one. Have a go at the second one. Okay.
Jordan, I didn't know this verb pad out. To
pad out. Rimpolpare. Yeah, it's to flesh. The alternative is to another way of saying it is to flesh out. Aggiungere un po' di carne.
To improve the text in this case.
Yeah. It's just basically to make it a bit longer, make it a bit more, substantial. Let's say, yeah. So you've got to flesh out or to pad out. These are typical of when you're talking about texts, which you need to make a bit longer or something. You need to make a bit bigger. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You finished? You ready? Okay. Now, can I just ask? I noticed that Grazia, can you hear us? Okay. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not sure because you seem to have come in and gone out. So maybe you have a problem with connection. Okay. Maybe put something in the chat. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'll tell you what.
Sorry. I must leave for a moment.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's not a problem. Okay. Let's just have a look. Okay. What about Sandra M?
We saw my sister off at the airport yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She'd gone on holiday to New Zealand for a couple of weeks. Lucky her. Did she go on a direct flight? No, she stopped over in Dubai on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, her plane should be touching down.
Yeah, touching down.
By now. If it is on time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've flown several times and we always have touched down on time.
Oh.
No, got in, sorry.
Get in.
We always got in
on time. Okay.
Has she got friends to stay with? No, she booked into a nice hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she has booked into a nice hotel. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we've got the last one now. So see what you make of this one. Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, Steph is okay. Okay. Okay, Sandra in Piemonte.
How's work these days? Well, I'm snowed under, but I suppose that's better than having nothing to do. What about you? Well, the company I've been working for, we close down next month. and I've got to find something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Well, I'm thinking of handing my notice in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of setting up my own business.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea. If you ever need to take on extra stuff, let me know.
Yeah, okay. Working for. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, actually, I was just thinking, the company I've been working for is closing down next month. It's present continuous to express near future. But apart from that, that's fine. Okay, now this is a bit. There's a lot of stuff here, and if you're working on a small screen, it's going to be impossible. And I was just wondering, maybe the best way to do this is to actually read it out together, because that way we know that we're able to read it. Because the question for me is whether we can sort of easily do the reading type tasks using this type of technology approach. So what this is about, it's just about evolutionary psychology and management, basically. But what I thought we would do is we'd sort of read through this, identify any particular problems with with the vocabulary or whatever. And then we've got the questions. Okay, now you'll see how I've done the questions. You can see them in the PDF as well. But we'll have a look at the reading first. So if anyone wants to volunteer to make a start, I don't know if someone is willing to. Can you see it? Okay, is it big enough? Because the thing is here. I mean, I'm using a second screen, which is sort of reasonable size. So it's okay for me, but I don't know whether it's okay for you. Can you see it? Okay, Steffi?
Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can see. Wow.
Because again, I don't know who's using what. Some people use telephones, and it becomes impossible, of course. Okay, so Christina, do you want to sort of read the first paragraph for us?
In the past few years, evolutionary psychology, or EP, as it is known, hasn't had much impact in the world of business. However, that may be about to change. A new book by Nicholson, professor of organizational behavior at the London Business School, promises to transform EP from an academic theory into a practical tool for management.
Okay, right. Alicia, can you take us forward?
Yes. According to Nicholson, executives have been misled. Misled.
Misled.
Misled. Okay. Mm-hmm. What does it mean? I don't know it.
Well, to lead is to guide something, and so to mislead is to guide something badly.
Okay.
Misled.
Okay. By decades of utopian management education, they have been encouraged to believe that they can re-engineer their companies in any way they want, eliminating turf wars, and sexism.
Wars, as in guerra.
Okay, yes, and sexism along the way. Such fantasy, however, take no account of the enduring features of human nature, which stubbornly resists in the new visions imposed upon it. No wonder so many great new management ideas fail as soon as they move from the business school to the boardroom.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so who wants to go? Steffi, you want to take it?
Yeah, okay. The solution, argues Nicholson, is to construct a new approach to management based on EP. As the first truly scientific account of human nature, EP can teach managers how to work with the grain rather than against it.
Okay. Do you want to keep going?
Me?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Take emotions, for example. A lot of previous management thinking downplayed the role of emotions in decision-making. In line with Plato and a whole host of Western thinkers since, emotions were seen as at best harmless luxuries and at worst outright obstacles to rational action.
Okay, stop you there. That's good. Beatrice, you want to carry on?
Yes, but I have to change. Okay.
So was here only recently?
No, but it's difficult to read.
Are you on a small screen? Okay,
yes.
no, that's fine. It's enough that you tell me, okay? Because if it's physically difficult to see.
Yeah, because I switched to another. Nicholson prose. No, it's not there.
No, it's this one. We're here. We're in the middle of this big paragraph here.
Only recently.
Sorry. Okay, keep going.
Only recently have managers began to realize that emotional intelligence is vital to business success. EP provides a firm scientific basis for this new trend in management thinking. Seeing emotions are complex mechanisms that can enhance rationality in the right circumstances.
Okay.
As Nicholson explains in a fascinating chapter on playing the rationality game, managers who view emotions in themselves or in their workforce as more obstacles are
mere obstacles.
You're right. Mere obstacles are wasting one of the greatest potential resources.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, Sandra M. Can you see this? Is it big enough for you? Or microphone?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Is it okay? Can you see it? Is it big enough?
Yes, I can see it comfortably. Yes. Okay. Nicholson's prose is basic and down to earth, and he illustrated the main ideas of EP and their relevance to the business world with well-chosen examples, such as risk-taking and the context.
Risk-taking.
And the context of biology. As Nicholson notes, zoologists have often observed that the closer an animal gets to the survival boundary, the more chances it will take to secure vital resources.
Okay, I don't like where this is going, but anyway. Okay, what about Barbara? Are you okay?
I wasn't okay. We finished at yeah.
Okay, so we finished this one, so we're on here.
Such comparisons with animal behavior will no doubt enrage those who think that all scientific claims should be hedged with multiple caveats and disclaimers. On the other hand, for those who are fed up with repeated calls for safe science and other forms of political correctness, Nicholson's pragmatic view is refreshing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He takes a theory that has been neither effectively established nor conclusively refuted, and advises managers to try it out. A theory may sometimes be tested more decisively, okay, in the crucible of business than in the science laboratory. Okay.
This is a rather unusual, rather strange article, but anyway. Okay. Sandra in Piemonte. Do you want to carry on? So we're here.
Yeah. EP may not get tested at all anymore unless it is used to shape policy and corporate strategy. There is currently a small but vociferous group of academics who proclaim that EP is so fundamentally flawed that further testing is superfluous. It can, moreover, lead you to become a genetic determinist and, even worse, and a reductionist.
Keep going.
The very possibility of such a terrible fate is enough to strike fear into the minds of many liberal intellectuals and dissuade them from putting EP to further scientific tests.
Okay, that's great. Okay, we'll pass on to now. Grazia, are you there? Are you there? Maybe not. No, maybe she's got problems with a computer. Okay, Alice, can you carry on, please?
Yes.
We're in the middle of this paragraph where, thankfully.
However, these philosophical worries are not usually uppermost in the average manager's mind. Executives are more often worried about more mundane matters, such as the figures on the bottom line. And so, even if EP is denied a hearing in the dining room of the intelligentsia, it may get a better chance in the boardroom.
Yeah, right. Sorry, okay. Philosophical, of course. Okay,
philosophical, yes.
Yeah. Beatrice, are you able to finish for us? Or is it? So we're on the last paragraph. Microphone?
Okay, microphone. And then I switch. Okay, he should be premature then and most unscientific too. I can't read.
Prejudge.
Okay. Nicholson hypothesis, whether he is right or whether his his own brand of management thinking. How do you say management or management?
Management.
Okay.
Yeah, management is very Italian. Okay.
Management.
It's management.
Thinking will go the same way as those he decries. Only time will tell. If managers who take on board the ideas of EP perform better than those who don't, Nicholson's gambit will have paid off.
Okay, right.
Very difficult one.
But no, but this is the type of reading you get.
Yeah.
This level, this is the level of reading that you get. That's why I think it's important that we at least have a look at some, because you have an idea. Okay, so first of all, before looking at the questions, anybody, what is this article talking about?
Oh my.
There's a whole lot of stuff. Well, a whole lot of stuff in here, but it's a bit. Yeah, what's it talking about?
psychology.
Okay, that's a good start. So it's psychology, or a branch of psychology.
A branch, yes, un ramo.
Has anyone here ever come across evolutionary psychology before?
No,
You've never heard? Have you ever heard of it?
No, I've never heard it before. No.
What about someone else? Steffi, have you heard of it before? EP.
About this EP?
Yeah. Maybe somewhere.
Not so much. No. Emotional psychology based on emotion. Yeah. In particular, evolutionary. Not
evolutionary psychology. No. Sandra Emme? No. Not at all.
No. I never heard of it.
Okay, no, because it was very in vogue about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Okay, I don't know whether it's sort of gone back into its cage since then. But it was very much it was the next sexy thing in psychology for quite a while, actually. But maybe it's just taken let's say its proper place in the pantheon. Okay, so it's about something about psychology. This thing, evolutionary psychology. What else? What's the thrust of the article? What is it talking about?
It can try to make a relationship between the study of animal behavior and how we can try to find out some relevant points for human behavior in the management. But I think that some parts of this theory is a bit, how can I say, per dire che è troppo
azzardato.
Qualcosa è troppo tirato per I capelli.
Sì, un po'. Exactly. Okay, so without sort of, in fact, I'm not quite sure how to quite sure how to express it in English, but yes, you've got this idea that it's pushing it a little bit too far, maybe. Okay, so what we've got this idea of some ideas from psychology, a particular branch which are being, Nicholson is proposing to apply these ideas in a business context to help people, to help businesses work better, to help organizations work better. And I think that's basically that's basically the idea behind this article. So in the exam situation, what you get a text exactly like this. Okay, so it's this sort of length. It would be like it's a page or so. The level of the language is this type of level. So we've got quite. I don't know whether anyone had any particular questions about vocabulary here. Maybe more or less you're at the sort of level. Maybe you don't know all the words, but you can understand what's happening from the context. These are the sorts of questions that you would get, and sometimes they refer to general ideas running through text. Sometimes they refer to particular parts of the text. So, if we I'll tell you what. Have a look at the first. Have a look at the first question. and see what you can find. Now, the way to do this is to try and identify the thing and see how it justifies your answer. Okay. So the question is, Nicholson believes that executives in the past were given an unrealistic view of their own powers, paid little attention to management theory, failed to listen to their own members of staff, or wanted to introduce change too rapidly.
Maybe it's B, paid little attention to management theory, because it said hasn't had much impact in the world of business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you said that they haven't had much impact. Which, can you just tell me the
second line?
Second paragraph. Okay, no, second line. Okay. Okay. Anybody else?
I think it is A, because it says where executives have been misled by decades of utopian management education.
Mm-hmm. They've been encouraged to believe that they can re-engineer, encouraged to believe, but yeah. The idea here is that that encouragement is not actually based in reality. Okay.
What is it?
I just want to hear someone else.
Oh.
No. Patience. Pazienza, pazienza. What do other people think? Does A fit? So, or do you prefer B?
A, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not sort of, let's say it's not sort of done by democracy. It's this idea of, okay, so this is where you actually have evidence to support that view. Okay. There's nowhere that it actually says outright that people ignored management theory. Okay. So the answer here would be A. Okay. And that's the part of the text that you would get that from. Okay, right. What about the second question? So it says, what does Nicholson present as the strength of his argument? Okay, it brings together business theories. It's based on scientific research into business behavior. It's rooted in management experience. It takes human nature into full consideration.
B. Yeah.
Anybody?
I think it may be B. B.
Yes, I would say the same.
To the third paragraph.
Okay, so you're looking at the third paragraph, okay?
Yeah, because it says, argues Nicholson is to construct a new approach based on EP. As the first truly scientific account of human nature, EP can teach managers how to work with the grain rather than against it.
Okay.
Maybe B, I'm not sure, but I would say B. No.
Okay, anybody else? Beatrice?
B. Yes, for the same reason. Yes, maybe. Okay. B, it brings it based on scientific research, because here there is a sentence can clarify, can support this idea. Can Nicholson, it is a new approach to based on EP as the first truly scientific account of human nature. Yes, I stay with B.
Okay, but what does B actually say?
What?
What does B actually say? What does the answer B actually say, the choice?
The scientific research, do you mean?
Yeah. What does it actually say? What does this sentence here really mean?
The first truly scientific account of human nature. This
No, this sentence here, B, it says it is based on scientific research into business behavior. Is that true?
Yeah. I can't.
Scientific research into business behavior.
I think so. Yes, I think so.
Probably it's D.
It's D.
Yeah, maybe it is D. Yeah, human nature.
Yeah. No, but this is, so you see the thing is these things can be really, really, really tricky.
You're right.
Because there's lots of rabbit holes that you can get drawn down. So in this case, scientific research, it's all over the place. Right. But here it's scientific research into business behavior. Did he study businesses? Okay, no, he didn't. He's taking it from evolutionary psychology. It's the whole thing of the strength of this is that it's taking the whole aspect of the human experience. So it's the emotions as well. Okay.
The problem is not to understand the text, but to understand the answers.
Anke. Yeah, that's part of it. Yes.
How can how can you justify the into full consideration? Where in the text
here
can we find?
So as Nicholson explains in a fascinating chapter on playing the rationality game, managers who view emotions in themselves or in their workforce as mere obstacles are wasting one of their greatest potential resources. Okay, so he's talking about the he's using the let's say these examples as part of the thing which tends to get ignored. So the inference from that is that it's taking it's looking at the whole sort of human situation rather than just a narrow set of parameters, let's say. So this is what the answer here would be D.
It's not so easy.
No. Well, no. It's
not so easy.
But that's the level.
Yeah.
It comes from the territory. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So okay, let's have a look at the next ones. So right, here we go. So number 3, the writer suggests that a reading of Plato encouraged later Western thinkers to exaggerate the importance of emotional intelligence, to feel that philosophy has little relevance for business life, to believe that emotions and rationalism are in opposition to each other, to see emotions as complex to interpret. Okay, so I think we're sort of in here. I think we're in this paragraph.
I think C. to believe that emotions and rationalism are in opposition to each other.
Okay. What do you think, Barbara? Do you agree? Alicia?
What is the answer?
No, I'm asking you, do you agree with what Christina said?
Yes.
She said C.
Yes, it could be, but I'm not so sure. Best harmless, upright obstacles to rational action.
Maybe D. Maybe D is another. Or C or D. Maybe D.
Yeah. Okay. I think you see how these could be quite slippery. So you're never going to get the straight thing. Okay, so you almost certainly have to go by exclusion. Okay, because whatever you're going to get in the answer is going to be highly paraphrased. It's going to be abstracted. Okay, so it won't even be paraphrased, it will be abstracted. So if we look at see emotions as complex to interpret, okay, so the writer suggests that a reading of Plato encouraged later Western thinkers to see emotions as complex to interpret. It's not, let's say, straight out that's what's being said here. Okay, he says that emotions are harmless, at best harmless luxuries and at outright obstacles. Doesn't talk about interpretation really, but if you think about to believe that the emotions and rationalism are in opposition to each other. Okay, so this idea of the rational ideas. There you go. It's the outright obstacles to rational action. Yeah. So a whole emotions were seen as obstacles to rational action. So this is the one at C. Yeah. Steffi's sort of getting desperate now. She's
because we need to concentration. Concentration. And to analyze well. In a short time, I can't.
It's okay.
Perfectly think about the answers.
It's okay, because the other thing is that it's one thing seeing it on a screen, it's another thing seeing it printed, and you can underline it. You can go through it like that. So I mean, I realize that this is a little bit un po' una forzatura questo. Okay.
With your children making noise
Sorry?
from other rooms, so it's
no as well. I mean, I'm lucky here that there's not so much background noise, but I can appreciate. Okay, what about number 4? So it says, what point is made in the 5th paragraph regarding Nicholson's approach? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. So he says he uses scientific terminology. He writes using a clear and easy style. He deals with his subject matter in a superficial way, or he only presents examples that support his point of view. Oh, excuse me.
Probably it's B. He writes using a clear and easy style.
Okay. What's your evidence?
Nicholson's prose is easy and down to earth.
Yeah, down to earth. Yeah. Okay. Pacey means it's sort of relatively, it flows well. Yeah. Down to earth means that it's clear. He uses a clear language, not a technical language. Okay. So I think this one was probably a little bit easier. Okay. Now, what about, let's have a look at number 5. Okay, so it says, what point is the writer making when he compares the dining rooms of the intelligentsia to the boardroom? Okay, so is it that academics may be less open-minded than business people about the possibilities of EP? Is it B, the intelligentsia are more likely than managers to think about EP? Is it that academics and business people should work together to develop management theories? Or is it D, the intelligentsia are less aware of the realities of the business world than managers are? So let me just see if we can find that. Okay. Let's find these difficult to find. There we go. We're sort of down here. Oh, it's in this part. So this is where he talks about the dining rooms and the boardroom. Okay.
Gordon, bye-bye. I have to leave.
Okay. Thank you, Beatrice. Ciao. We'll see you. Okay. Bye. Take care. Okay. So. Oh, excuse me.
I think that it could be A.
Okay, why?
Because academics may be less open-minded than business people about the possibilities of EP. If he says that sometimes you can find out more from boardroom than a dining room, probably I think that this could be the relations, the similarity.
Okay, right. So the thing is, Christina, what you're looking for is you're looking for something in the text that tells you that is the correct answer. Okay, but you're looking for something in the text that literally says this. Okay, so academics may be less open-minded. So here it is. So even if EP is denied a fair hearing in the dining rooms of the intelligentsia, in other words, by the academics, okay, that's so that's essentially it's the phrase is being, let's say, paraphrased. Okay, yeah. So the important thing here is to not overinterpret in terms of theories or whatever stuff that you know. It's all of the answers are in the interpretation of the text. Yeah. So you've got the answer, and the answer is A, and it's here. To be denied a fair hearing, this is an equivalent of being less open-minded. Okay, yeah, that's good. Right. Okay. So I think there are 6 questions. So what's the reviewer's conclusion about Nicholson's hypothesis? So, excuse me. It says it's a radical and important contribution to the theory of management. It needs to be tried out in practice before judgment can be made about it. It represents another trend which is likely to lose its appeal with time. It is less soundly and scientifically based than Nicholson claims it to be. So I think
it's B, probably.
Okay, let's just have a look. It needs to be tried out in practice before judgment can be made about it. Let's just see. Okay. Yes, it's that essentially paraphrases and summarizes this paragraph. Whether he is right or whether his own brand of management thinking will go the same way as the other, only time will tell.
Yeah.
If the managers who take on board the ideas of EP perform better than those who don't, Nicholson's gambit will have paid off. Okay, so yes, this is essentially it needs to be tried out. Okay, now let me just, I need to check something here. Stuff. There we go. Sorry, I'm just looking for something. Yeah. Okay, so just trying to find an easy definition of this stuff, because I think it's worth simple. This is what I want. Okay, right. Let me just need to share something else. Stop sharing, and I'm going to share again in just 2 seconds. No, not that one. That one. Okay, and go to this one. Okay, now I don't know whether you can see this here. This is. Tell you what, I'll put it on that one. Screen because it's easier. Okay, this is evolution, a definition of evolutionary psychology, which is probably worth remembering. But it comes from the idea of the primitive brain in the modern world. So when we have, because we live in an extremely sophisticated world, dominated by technology and what have you, and very sophisticated interactions. But from the point of view of evolution, there hasn't been enough time for the brain to fully adapt to all of these things. So they talk about the Neanderthal brain or the caveman brain. You have this idea of the fact that psychology and behavior and emotions and stuff are the product of the brain and psychology. And the idea is that evolutionary psychology is studying how evolution has shaped the brain and has shaped behavior. And so they talk about different all sorts of different, let's say, types of behavior and stuff to do with things like mate preference and to do with it. So like one of the classic examples is the younger mates for older men who are very rich, that type of thing. Okay. So without coming up with any specific examples, so this is evolutionary psychology. It's a bit, let's say, it's maybe not so fully grounded in theory, in, let's say, scientific evidence, because it's difficult to come up with evidence for this sort of stuff. Okay, I'm just looking at the time. We've only got a few minutes left now, so I don't think it's really worth spending time starting another exercise.
Sorry, Gordon, I must go because it's my injection time. I've got a broken foot, so.
Okay. You've got a broken foot?
Yeah.
How did you break it?
Oh, it's a long story. I don't want to tell you.
Because okay, so it's embarrassing.
It's a stupid behavior for me. Sorry.
Stupid stuff happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a stupid stuff. I've got, how do we say Jess? So in English?
You've got a cast on, a plastic cast.
Okay.
But I have to leave too.
Okay, no, it's okay because we've only got 3 minutes. Okay, Barbara, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, ciao Alice. Have a good
see you
whatever.
Next week.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
I think at this point, everybody, we can more or less call it a day, I think, because it's we've got 2 or 3 minutes left. So I will say goodbye to everybody and catch up with you next time. Okay. Thank you very much. Right.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.